You won't believe what finally stopped the nosiest woman in our neighborhood from sneaking into my backyard pool, and no, it wasn't a warning sign or offense. It was something much colder and sneakier. My name's Jake, and I live in a suburban neighborhood where the HOA loves control, but the worst part isn't the rules. It's the woman who thinks she's above them all. Her name, Karen. At first, she acted like she just cared about the neighborhood, walking her dog past my backyard and peeking through the slats in my fence like a hawk. But then I noticed the water level in my pool dropping unusually fast. One morning, I stepped outside, and there she was floating in my pool like it was her own private spa. I called out in disbelief, but she simply adjusted her sunglasses and said, "It's part of the community," except it wasn't. It was private, legally mine, and not even the HOA could argue that. Still, when I reported her, the complaint somehow disappeared. Turns out, Karen was friends with the HOA president, and they brushed the whole thing off like it was a joke. So I stopped playing fair and decided to play smart. I installed motion-triggered cameras and a silent temperature control system, adjusting the water to drop down to a freezing chill just before dawn. The next morning, around 6 a.m., I heard the splash followed by a shriek so loud, it woke the birds. Karen had taken her usual secret dip, only to leap out shivering and soaked, yelling at the top of her lungs. She stormed to my door, demanding I warm it up. But I calmly showed her the enter at your own risk sign and the footage full. High-definition proof of trespassing. She threatened legal action. But I told her I'd already filed a formal report with the police this time, not the HOA. She backed off, red-faced and humiliated. But here's the final twist. A week later, the HOA president resigned quietly, and Karen put her house up for sale. Guess some heat came from somewhere else too. What would you have done if your neighbor kept breaking into your pool? Freeze them out or fight them head on? Asterisk.